look like me, dress like me, speaking with authority and not being scared of them. You know what I'm saying? And it shows because they really try to use it. Why? Now let me ask y'all this: why should I be afraid of the police? Why should I be afraid of police? Why should you be afraid of the police? But these people, because they supremacists, that is, listen, man, he threatened to call the police on me while he was parked on my lawn at 2:33 o'clock in the morning, and then told the police that I threatened him. But they the police. Come on, son, make this make sense. Why would you tell a black man that you're violating? Why would you threaten him? 2:30 in the morning, you on somebody's lawn with a tractor trailer, big ass tractor trailer. Explain that to me. But no, they thought, and they use them to try to put fear in this. They think listen, man, the people I'm dealing with don't respond that way. If you a man, you are a man and a woman just like everybody else, and you just put on a uniform. And when you violate, you should be held to higher standards, not lower standards. Nobody should fear the police. The police should make people feel safe. Now, people, if the police ain't making people feel safe, if they trying to make people feel scared, we're dealing with predators. We're dealing with predators. We're not dealing with, they're not police. They're not, that's not, no, that's not what they are. They might be perpetrating police officers, but they're not doing that duty. You're not being a police officer. If you want people to fear you and not feel safe when you arrive, you have a superiority complex, and you have a problem you need to deal with. Period. Is in this who disputed? I bet none of the clowns that come here and dispute it, but they portray that. They put on that gun and that badge, and they want to and they want their presence to be known for fear instead of safety. That's a problem. That's a superiority complex, regardless of what color you are. But we know who you under and who make you feel that way. We know who you under and who make you feel that way, and it's sick because too many of our people die. So it is disgusting to see minorities and blacks do that, and poor whites. Because y'all should know better, and they making it worse for y'all more than anybody else. More than anybody else, because this world is waking up, and we tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even want to go down that. You don't want to go down that road with them. You know what I'm saying? Their world is going out, and that's why they feel threatened. That's why they trying desperately so hard to cling on to the little bit of the they world going out, son. They world going out, and a lot of y'all gonna have to stand in truth and face truth that y'all was complicit with them trying to stay and survive. You know what I'm saying? That white supremacy is going. They have to hide it, but they them hiding it it don't even look good. It don't look right, to the point where they don't hide it so much no more. It's more forced now. So the veil is lifted, and that's what we seeing. You seeing them do more heinous stuff publicly, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty. That's the beauty, though. At the same time, you seeing different minorities being attacked. It ain't just black people. You right. You seeing different ones. Yeah, they're right about that. It's not just us no more, but it's still mainly us. You know what I'm saying? Not to laugh because it ain't funny, but we got to laugh to keep from cursing motherfuckers out because these Karens substance use. Look at him. Look at his language. Motherfucker be raping you, stealing from you, oppressing you. Right? Look at his language. Let me get out of here, y'all. For this showing be a long one too. Nah, but I just wanted to say that definitely I wanted to definitely that was important. Because if you're a police officer and you feel that way, man, you got a problem. You got a problem. If you feel as though you come, you only one you should want to put fear in is the criminal, the actual fucking criminal. And some of y'all are right next to criminals. So explain yourself, man. Cause y'all got like we gonna do a whole jump, and I did one before. The scumbags buried it. Like it's probably buried in my backups. But no, I'm talk directly to police officers because no, even though I was a drug dealer, I respect police officers. I respect the job that y'all supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Look, we would call police officers for certain things. Y'all are regular people with a uniform on. You just put a uniform on, but you put a uniform on to serve an oath, to do a duty to people, not abuse them, not pervertedly monitor and spy on them, and think it's cool. It give you some power. That don't give you no power. That make people despise police officers. So really, y'all, same way I be speaking about, y'all the worst to yourselves. If you see all that has happened under that name, that uniform, and you ain't trying to make the integrity better, you're part of the problem, man. So now I don't respect that. I don't respect those police officers, but I do respect the police officers that protect and serve and protect the, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And when they made their appearance known, they made their appearance known that the innocent is going to be safe, not attacked, not spied on, not like they're more powerful than them. No, they're servants. They understand that. They're public citizens. They should not be spying on a private citizen. That just shows that they have a problem. They have a superiority complex, a bad one, because a false illusion. You're really a servant, and you just trying to convince people you're something bigger than what you really are. That's sick. That's sick. That's how they end up doing the stuff they do that they do. And we got too many names we could sit here and mention, man. It's crazy. That went down under that mindset. It's disgusting. So it's very disgusting to see our people with it and minorities as well. And then y'all, we gonna do a whole podcast. We'll do a whole podcast because no, I do have again my business mentor was a lieutenant, my or sergeant, my 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 fucking aunt was a police officer. I would say again, and like I just did, I went to the police played for the police athletic league, so I don't really have a bias against police officers. Except for corrupt ones. I did get into some stuff with police officers a couple times, but it was over that. It was over that superiority complex. You know what I'm saying? Period. Every time I'm doing some five, feeling that they was more superior, like they had a right to do something that they really didn't have a right to do. We deal with that, man. But it is what it is. I'm out here.